It's the NFL on EA Sports, and this one features Hunter Henry. No one's been busier this season as he currently paces the NFL in receptions. It's the Pats and the Titans, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Greg, it's that time of the year. A little bit more urgency. The calendar page turns to November. We kind of know who the good teams are. The midpoint of the NFL season, always a great time to take a step back and look ahead to what's down the road for us.
Yeah, no doubt. And I always felt, even as a player, that you never really knew how good you were as a team or how good everyone else around the league was until you kind of got to this point in the year. November, December football. That's really where teams separate themselves from the pack, and that's where playoff pictures start to unravel. That's where there's a little bit more clarity between the haves and the have-nots. And this is when NFL football gets fun. Holidays are coming. Playoff pictures are unfolding. It is a blast.
Marcus Jones now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Patriots have a rookie quarterback. It is Drake May. Long past the Tom Brady era, it is May who is now the guy in Foxborough. Out of North Carolina, Greg, the third pick in this past year's draft.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. They'll go again here with Stevenson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And another nice run here by Ramondre Stevenson. He's gotten off to a fast start, and I think coming into the season, there was some uncertainty about this Patriots offense, both at the quarterback position and just pretty much everywhere. But he has done a nice job being a reliable runner for this Patriots offense, especially early this season.
On first down, they'll stay with Stevenson on the ground. Here's 2nd and 9. We'll go right back to Stevenson. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Jack Gibbons is there to bring him down. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Off the play fake, here's May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch, and now 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 26 yards, and the decision to go for it winds up being a good one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. A carry now for Gibson. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. 9th play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. Bell is the man in motion. They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. Mark him right on the 15, and the march continues. That is a first down picked up on the ground.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
May to throw on second down. This one complete to Bourne. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. On 3rd and 2, it's May. And this ball incomplete on third down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually...
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
Titans coming out with their quarterback, Will Levis. Good performance last year. Taken early in that 2nd round in the 2023 draft. Greg, this quarterback out of Kentucky could be the future for Tennessee.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity, but the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back in Music City after this. Third and a yard.
Right 13, right 13.
From the gun, it's Levis. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And so
he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And this is taken in by the defense.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
First and 10. Now May. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line.
Offense.
On 2nd down, it's May. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
May to throw again. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
That 1st and goal sack now changes everything defensively, Mike. You imagine that you're in a 4-down territory where the offense is going to try to take advantage of the field position and punch it in over the goal line. Now, can you hold up on 2nd and...
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The Titans offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll search for the 1st points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. He'll bring this up to the 22. Jelani Tavai there on the tackle. Second down and 8. Out of the shotgun, Levis. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
Here we go.
Levis to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Into space at the 45. And he's going to be taken down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here we go, sack.
Back to throw is Rudolph. That's to the former Jaguar and Falcon, Calvin Ridley. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. That one complete. It's Tyler Boyd. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now Rudolph. That caught Tony Pollard. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. From the gun on third down, here's Levis. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
To return, it's Antonio Gibson. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Patriots offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. And instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This one is good. He knocks it through. So, just a pair of field goals in that first half. It is 3-3 at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start up at Highmark Stadium, just outside of Buffalo. And those two are tied up as they play the second quarter. From there, we head down south to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they trail the visiting Cowboys at halftime. 2 touchdown passes there for Dak Prescott. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Houston Texans. Joe Mixon, a touchdown run in the victory. Not too much to show you scoring-wise in that first half. Just a couple of field goals make up all the scoring. But I wouldn't be surprised if we're close to a breakthrough, and things should open up as we move along. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Here comes a return from the 3. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this one coast to coast. 97 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Titans take a 10-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The number 3 overall selection, Drake May, headed out for the next Pats possession. The numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here, right up there among the NFL leaders in touchdown passes. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. A gain there of 27 yards.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
He'll spot Henry open downfield, and he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another 1st down.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield. This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position, but this time he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
Open man there, it is Bourne. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Now a 3rd and 2. Bell is the man in motion. On 3rd down, here's a run by Stevenson. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
Wow, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop it.
To the goal line and in. Pop Douglas. Touchdown, New England. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Joey Sly on now for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Patriots will tie things up. It's now 10-10. Ball level at 10 as this one's kicked off. This returnable from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Tony Pollard heading out with the rest of his Tennessee teammates for their next drive. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Right 24.
Here's Levis. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Hold on. Wait time.
Here's Levis. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Right 50.
Levis to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
So on fourth down, the Titans turn it over to Ryan Stonehouse to punt. Back deep is Marcus Jones. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And take a look at the early projections for the MVP award. Most people say his numbers now are good enough to at least be on the short list to take home the hardware. If you look at the stats, it's hard to disagree. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
His throw left side is complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. May gonna look to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick as that ball is coming out.
To throw again is May. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. He finds a man. That's Osborne. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a 1st down.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Let's go now.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's May again. The open man is Osborne. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Demario Douglas. Touchdown, Patriots. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Makes the score Patriots 17, Titans 10.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Titans offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down.
Mike 13, Mike 13.
Levis gonna get it out quick. And here's Hopkins.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Mike 49.
A second down throw here for Levis. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
Ramondre Stevenson and the Patriots getting set for their next drive. And we show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 34.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
To throw on first down is May. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
On second down, it's May. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Roger McCreary. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Titans. The offense trying to extend the lead, but the defense, not only the takeaway, but Greg, the pick six, and they can tie this thing up.
Yeah, and this game has been in the balance the entire way, and now for this defense to come up with this pick six, they've got a decision to make now, finding themselves down by 1 here in the second half.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. Eddie has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down. 2 minutes to play in regulation. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Stevenson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Bell is the man in motion. They'll run with Stevenson. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. This crowd into it now. It's 3rd and 2. Gibson. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd as they'll discuss what's to come. This 4th down is looming. They're going. It's May. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. We're all even. 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10.
Like 0.
They'll drop to throw. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Like 13.
Pollard. And that'll be a pickup of 3. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. 70 seconds left to go in this game. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go. Tonight.
Here's Pollard. Pollard, 1st down and more. And he's going to take this all the way home. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Patriots offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Here is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, it's May. There's that man again, another catch. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. Throwing now is May. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now May. Taking off. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
That's going to be incomplete, so no help there, and we're likely down to a final snap. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. Here we go. 1 final play. And this is a touchdown. They do it on the final play. And now decision time. Down 1. Will they go for 2 and the win?
Mike, I know everyone loves to debate these decisions, but I don't even think there's a decision to be made. You have got to keep your offense on the field, go for 2, and end this thing right here, no overtime.
As big a call as you can make if you're a head coach. Down 1, go for 2, go for the win. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So it's a win here for the Titans. It was a closely fought affair, but they're able to survive, and they eke out a 1-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Titans winners here in Music City as we say so long from Nashville.